Hello. Long time. It has been? Well, we'll give all two of you a chance to get in and catch your breath. It's been a hot minute. It's been a while. There were some questions as to whether or not she was actually still real. I think David suggested that quite possibly she had just pretended to like y'all, just just so that she could weave her way into Casa de Jaws, which I don't know why anybody would lie to live here, but that's an entirely different set of circumstances, right?
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. It's all good. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see myself.
All right.
So anyway, yeah, it's been since December when I made this one. Hey, South Florida, how you doing, buddy? When I made this stream, I realized that's why they've been asking. It's been since I think December 15th. Oh, wasn't that somebody's birthday? Well, yeah. And we're like almost. It's been 6 months, almost exactly.
We did this on my birthday, or we were scheduled to do it on my
I
birthday.
think that's the one we did. I think that's the last one that we actually did. So we don't. We just usually come say hi, everybody, chat with everybody. David, I know you're working. He said he's going to try to be here, but he's got to work. David will usually take over the conversation, but I know he's working today. And if we suddenly disappear, it's not our doing. We've been having the Wi-Fi has been going in and out all day. So if something happens where we flicker out, I'm on the Ethernet now, so we should be okay. See, I can't see nothing. It's so weird. It doesn't matter like when your eyesight goes. Like
Can't see it.
I don't need to see myself on the screen, but the inclination is to put the glasses on. I mean, I can still kind of see myself. Can I read the writing on the shirt? Hey, Jackson. Yeah, you see, I can't read the writing on the shirt that way.
Are these people from the
Hey, David.
from the men's channel or the?
No, this is hockey people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't recognize.
South Florida Sun said, yeah, he's. I don't know if are you new this year, South Florida? I know you just started interacting in the streams not all that long ago, but is this your first year on the hockey channel, or are you somebody that just switched? Hey, Guitar Crow, how we doing? Well, yeah, it's been a while. We had to prove that Donna was still real because there was some question. She hadn't been on camera since her birthday,
And I like hockey.
and
For real.
I guess maybe some people might have thought I did something. I kicked her out, but Leia was still here, which Leia hadn't been on camera all that much either. So, hey, Craig, how's everybody doing, huh? You guys, what are you guys doing? It's Saturday night, right? Well, Craig, you're not super young. Any? What are you? What are they?
David's at work.
I know David. David's work. When is David not at work? David's constantly at work. Guys, I really only scheduled this because I was hoping that by scheduling this, the Panthers would do something that would cause me to cancel this stream. And,
It's a terrible thing to say.
well, that's the truth. You know that. Like you wouldn't have been ecstatic if I would have been like, yeah, I got to do hockey instead.
No, I want to hear some inappropriate questions. And stuff.
Yeah, well, no comment. So anyway, what the hell was I saying? See, I took a couple of hits. So what was I saying?
What? How you wish that
Oh, hey,
some
Dana.
hockey thing would happen?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Jackson is saying, good gamble. I figured, what were the odds of it? And then nothing's happening.
Hi, Dana.
Hey, Dana. Oh, the game is still going. Oh, okay, yeah. She's still here. She hasn't escaped yet. She's trying though. She's trying. I hold the dog. She can't go anywhere.
Panthers weren't playing, so
Yeah. David's trying to set a good example at work. Oh, damn it, Craig. You have the summer flu. That's the worst one. Oh, you got it from going to port. Hey, if you had a good time, no worries, right? At this age, whatever you got to do to have a good time is worth the 2 or 3 weeks of hell that came before or after. Yeah, exactly, Jackson. Trust the Jaws odds. He complains. It's unbelievable. There was one game, Jackson. It was one of the recaps I did. I think it was when Montreal was still playing. And it was one of those recaps where every single thing I said previous to the period, either the exact opposite happened or it exactly happened the way I said. And it was like when I was editing it, I was like, man, people are they're not gonna believe that that I didn't do this all post game. It was one of those. Blackberry, is that the name of a band? You're gonna have to forgive me. I don't know if that's the name of a type of pot or is that a band?
Sounds like a good wine.
Because if you go to the pot store and they got, hey, you want some blackberry smoke? Like, yeah, I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. Smoke up some. I mean, give me some blackberry smoke. That sounds like exactly what they would have. I know, Jackson. I know. Well, it's because they pissed me off because everybody trying to trade Lundell. It's amazing. So it is a band. It's a great band. See, music stopped for me at about 2004. She still listens to music now. But
I listen to old music.
We don't have the same tastes in music. Well, you know the people that are out now. When I say now, like somebody could name an artist in the last 20 years, and I don't know shit about nobody. All I know is the one idiot that keeps showing up at the football games with her and her dumbass boyfriend, and the dude that everybody was pissed off about because he played the Super Bowl. That's about all I know from music about the last 20 years.
What about the guy who did Coachella 2026?
Who?
The guy that did Coachella 2026.
Why am I supposed to know who that was?
I watch him a lot on the computer.
See, that's a problem.
Justin Bieber.
Oh God. You know, I almost was going to say something that really would have been inappropriate and got me in trouble, but I did
this
not.
This is an appropriate conversation. So.
Well, what I was going to say when you said Justin Bieber was I was going to say you're almost 60.
And
you should not be into Justin Bieber. That's a problem.
We're not talking about being into him. We're talking about music. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, either way, honestly. Either way. Dave says, raining so hard you can barely hear. Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, it is the inappropriate. That's a good point, Craig. Jackson, I'm not much better with music. Jaws classical is where it's at for you. Can't beat raw instruments and orchestras. You know, Jackson, it's a funny story about that. So I always, all the time, my whole life, been like the normal dude about like playing music in the car. Everywhere I drive, I got music going. I got all my CDs in the car. Okay. Then the vertigo hit, right? And I couldn't drive bridges anymore. Lyme disease kicked my ass, all that. Fine. So after a couple of years of the vertigo, I said, you know what? Somebody mentioned maybe go get hypnotized. I said, hey, there's some people have cured their vertigo by getting hypnotized. Okay, sure, right? So I kid you not, I drove it's like an hour drive, and I remember I had Rob Thomas Something to Be, the CD. I had that in the player the whole drive. After the hypnotism, which did not work in terms of getting rid of the vertigo, it didn't do nothing for me. But for like 2 weeks after that, the only thing I could listen to in the car was classical music. Just like the vibration, the vibe of any of the music, my CDs, like it just was, it grated on my last nerve. But for like a couple of weeks, I turn on the classical music station on the radio, and that's all I could listen to. And then eventually I stopped listening to that. I haven't turned the radio on in the car since. It bugs. Well, for music, like every once in a while I'll listen to something.
And I drive the same way.
And she,
quiet.
it worked out when we met that she's like, I hope you can drive without music or whatever it is. I'm like, thank God.
Because everybody thinks that's weird. They're like, how do you drive without music? Pretty easy.
Yeah. Craig, you're going to see Aaron Lewis next month. I'm going to see the Blue Oyster. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I haven't been to concerts. The last concert I went to was the Hall & Oates concert with Kyle when we went in 2017. We went to Philly. Oh, my God, it's Great White and MJ at the same time.
Oh, my God.
Great White. Hey, buddy. You're two fit. Yes, Miss Jaws and Mr. Jaws. And MJ, how you doing, buddy? Greetings from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Nice. Very cool.
I don't see Great White.
Great White here.
How come I don't see him?
I don't know.
Why isn't he showing up on mine?
I don't know. That's weird. So I'm seeing Great White's comments here on the StreamYard, but it's not showing up on YouTube. Great White, man, you're just causing trouble everywhere we go. Oh, my God.
My two favorite sharks.
Jackson, yeah, well, unfortunately, I still have the vertigo. Can't drive bridges and all of that stuff. MJ, you were at Buc-ee's outside Frisco, and the Buc-ee's mascot was there. Oh, that's sweet. That's great. And he's not showing up here either?
No.
That's so weird. Is everybody else seeing Great White's messages? You were in New Mexico a couple weeks. I know you've been traveling all over with the minor league baseball, right? Is anybody else seeing Great White's message? You do? That's so weird. Did you accidentally block him?
I do that. I love him.
On Donna's on Donna's YouTube, she's got the chat on her phone. Great White's comments don't show up. But David says, I do not see Great White.
Okay.
Jackson saw it in the chat replay. Yeah, but not on the video chat itself because I got the comments up.
Okay. I don't remember we're on the men's channel.
That's wild.
I started thinking I'm a moderator, but we're on the men's channel.
Yeah, so she's not even a mod.
I am not a moderator.
Yeah.
We are on the men's channel.
Yeah, Great White. They're just trying to keep you poor Great White. That's all right, MZ. I get it. It came through in the link. All right, thanks, David. Well, that's cool. That's all right. We've been noticing that though too. I can see you. Can you see Great White now?
No.
No.
See me now?
No.
Can you see me now?
Well, close out the chat and open it back up just in case that
That's a good
changes
idea.
something. Yeah, just in case that changes something.
I'm actually gonna go out.
Yeah,
And then open it back up.
again.
No.
No. Nope, not on mobile. Let me see if it's on my phone. No, seriously. Let me see if Great White's chat is on my version.
What the heck? How come I can't see Great White?
I don't know. Let's see. No, on my phone, no Great White. Wait a minute. No, I saw David typing. No. Great White is not allowed on the phone.
He's only allowed on the computer.
Jackson, did Mauricio Zito cut off the direct phone line? Zito has his instructions. I've given him his instructions. He knows what he's allowed to do and what not allowed to do. I have been proud of Twitter though. This time I've really been proud of the Twitter fans because every year we all know that all the rumors always involve trade Lundell, right? But this year the mob of Twitter fans is all in agreement of like no Lundell, cannot trade Lundell. And every time I see it, I smile. I feel like a proud father. Just like that's so beautiful. Am I still playing Zito in the movie? I believe so. See, I can. There we go. There we go. If only I could keep my eyes like that the whole time. Like I didn't want to have to trade Lundell, but they made me do it.
Looks like how you looked when you showed up on some of your other match dates when you saw the
the
person as opposed to the pictures.
Yeah, exactly, Craig. Lundell finally getting protection from trades, right? I don't think he's going anywhere. Is Bob going to sign for $10 million?
Does anybody have any inappropriate things they want to talk about?
Yeah, she wants inappropriate conversations. What was the question? Oh, the 10 million. You never know, MJ, about the 10 million. He says he changed phones. Let's see. No.
Only on the computer, greatly.
No, not on the phone. Oh, you know what?
StreamYard.
Hold on. I'm gonna go to. We're on mobile. I'm gonna go on my laptop here. Hold on a second. And I will see. I'm gonna go to my channel and see if I can see him. Maybe it's just a mobile. Maybe it's just a mobile thing.
We are on your channel on YouTube. I don't know what you're.
There's different mobile apps versus this. No. They are not going to let us see what Great White has to say at all. That's so weird.
We can see him on StreamYard.
Yeah, I see him on StreamYard. Yeah, that's all. All right. Yeah, Greg says the Lundell trade is extremely inappropriate. Yeah, Jackson, not sure either, but that's okay. That's why it's good that StreamYard allows me to put the comments on the screen. Well, why don't you got something inappropriate to say? So one of the goalies we could get for the Panthers has a mustache, and I already have the puppet. I'm showing her the Skinner puppet. That's our. It's got to happen. Just let Tarasov go and have it be Bob and Skinner. Then I could do both puppets at the same time.
Oh my god!
I already had this too.
He looks like a nightclub owner from the 70s.
That's the bug eye, Miss Jaws.
The bug eye. It's all cleared up, Dave.
Yeah, it's all cleared up. Oh, so MJ says he's contemplating getting back in the dating scene.
Oh gosh, how are you gonna do that? You got a plan?
You got to be real careful, man. Hey, Colby, how you doing, bud? Yeah, that's something out of Sesame Street. Yeah, exactly, MJ. So I got most of the puppets from the same guy. Somebody had bought an estate of puppets that were all one of a kinds. And I like all the puppets you see, I bought them all. It was like $20 with the shipping. So if we get Skinner, I just need his voice. But so what? Oh, you broke up with your girlfriend almost 2 years ago. It's time to get back in. Oh, so MJ,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. Okay, you ready, MJ? I'm gonna tell you the secret. Yeah, you just cover your ears. It never changes. Okay, that's it. That's the secret. That's
really
it.
didn't hear you.
She didn't hear me either.
James,
Okay,
what did he say?
just right.
Don't you want to highly recommend match?
MJ. Oh, whip it out and jump about. So what is? Are these?
Did you tell him to pay for a date?
What? Who?
$20, not bad.
No, that's how much I paid for the puppets.
Oh.
Weren't you listening?
I thought
This is what I'm talking about.
You were telling him to pay the $20 for the BJ.
The number of conversations that we have where the conversation is, we already had this conversation. She's like, did we really? Like, yes, it was 3 months ago, but poor thing.
Oh, God.
So MJ says, do I meet my next girlfriend on an app or at a bar? It depends on what your goal for the girlfriend is. MJ, this son of a bitch. MJ. I see your pictures all over the place.
Yeah, hopefully it can happen naturally.
You're traveling all over. You're going to sporting events that you want to go to. And every picture I see of you, MJ, you're like this. Why do you want to F that up? I'm just saying, just be careful.
A church or a rave. Those are two very different women, David.
Church or a rave.
Not necessarily.
How about a rave at a church?
That's a Pentecostal church.
I mean, it can be done. Jackson says that's what happens with my own parents. So sometimes conversations repeat. It absolutely,
happens when you're old.
It does.
And don't listen.
It does. No.
I don't listen.
My sweet loving angel here she's got some memory. There's some memory things from.
I ask questions and don't listen to the answer.
Maybe I see. I was giving you the credit of having listened and then just forgetting.
No.
Oh, here, this is the inappropriate truth. Go ahead and tell the guys. The guys they want to know.
What?
They want. I got to get this over here. Okay, yeah. Tell the guys how that works for the woman. This is important stuff.
It just is me. I don't know about. I can't speak for all women, but I ask a question sometimes and look a squirrel and don't listen to the answer.
Hey, thank you, Great White. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bud. He gave 100 to the Give Send Go.
The Gives and Go.
Yeah. I haven't told her the story yet.
Thank you.
I haven't told her the story. Thank you, Great White. Thank you, brother. No, it's the same thing as the GoFundMe, only not idiots. Thank you, Great White. Appreciate you, brother.
The Gives and Go. The gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, well, MJ, that's true. He says, I did do a straight face when I visited the Oklahoma City bombing memorial last month.
That was appropriate.
That's true. Yeah. Best way to deal with those repeat conversations is my parents to simply say, okay, that's it. No, Great White, it's fine. I just hadn't told her the story yet. Great White's not real. Great White got me and himself kicked off GoFundMe.
Oh.
It wasn't Great White, but it wasn't, but it was. The GoFundMe out of nowhere. I'm going to truncate the story, but GoFundMe just out of nowhere sent me a message like a week and a half ago. Oh, we have frozen donations and transfers on your account. because we cannot verify the connection between you and your donors.
Yeah.
What?
All kind of strangers can give to causes.
And right. And so long story short, what we ended up doing is creating a give, send, go, because GoFundMe went so far as to ask Great White to prove his identity by sending them PDF copies of his bank statements.
That sounds like a scam.
It wasn't. It wasn't. And they also tried to make me prove conversations on, not just on the channel, but any conversations that I had had with Great White or Dana related to the fundraiser. Like, they wanted me to provide them emails from like Great White and Dana, because those were the ones that were giving like almost
make any
all
sense. When your friend was on and his friend had cancer or whatever, and we randomly
right
just during the stream sent whatever to his friend. We don't know who his friend is, but
right.
we gave to the GoFundMe for his. There was no connection, so that don't even make sense.
David. That's what did it. That's what did it. Yeah, Great White says, I'm not real. Never trust the shark. Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts. And I sent them screen shares. What I would do is I would have a whole conversation with Great White or Dana on the live stream. And I sent them like 4 and 5 minute clips of us having conversations on the live stream. And they still asked me to send proof of conversations that I had with Dana regarding the fundraiser. At the same time, they were forcing Great White to send copies of his bank statement. So at that point, we said, we're done. We're done. And we created the Give, Send, Go, and it all works out just fine. And they eventually, I told them to refund the money and disclose the fundraiser, which is, I guess, what they did. What'd you say, babe?
Nothing.
You said something.
I don't remember what I said.
And then you people wonder why I am the way I am.
They'll stop asking about dating or wanting a woman after they spend an hour with me. But anyway, somebody said the red or blue pill. What do I take, the blue pill or red pill? Now, see, this sounds.
What? What? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Great White. They actually told Great White he's no longer to donate on GoFundMe to anybody. That's what I mean. They got us kicked off GoFundMe.
What? That sounds crazy.
Okay, so
have you tried?
You read MJ's comment, and you read that.
What?
You read what MJ said.
Where?
What do you mean, what, where? That's wild.
What?
MJ, everything that you're saying about OF is blocked on mobile, but I'm seeing it here on StreamYard.
I subscribe to different.
He says, okay, since we're on an inappropriate conversation stream, is OnlyFans good or bad for masturbation? Because I use OnlyFans a lot during COVID. I subscribe to different porn stars during COVID. MJ, I am going to repeat the story I just told you.
How come I can't see it?
I see all your pictures, and you're traveling all over the place doing whatever the hell you want. And every time I see you, this is the look on your face. So whatever you're doing, brother, just do whatever you're doing. Like, I wouldn't tell you to change a thing. That's the truth, man. That's 100% truth. Yeah, it's blocked on mobile.
Some kind of members only thing or something?
What?
Am I a member? Do I need to be a
There's
member?
no members on this channel.
Oh. Oh, subscribe. Yeah.
Exactly, Great White. The hell with GoFundMe. You'll give, send, go. It's better. Exactly. See, now there's a good one. Colby says, in this economy, polygamy may have to become legal again. Well, what I do know is that it certainly causes, it certainly causes people to enter into relationships or stay in relationships that should have long ago been, got violent, got toxic, but people stay together because they can't afford to live on their own. MJ says, I stopped OF once I met my now ex-girlfriend. You'll have to do that again for the next girlfriend. Well, another pincher bug. Pinchy is back. Probably MJ. Probably that you would probably prefer a woman that would not be okay with you doing that. Otherwise, you don't know the quality of woman you're getting. What? Rosado. Jesus Christ. See, that didn't show up on YouTube either.
I'm not seeing any of this good talk.
Well, you can see the thing from here, right?
Barely.
Hold on a second. Let me load this up.
Early Father's Day.
What the hell's happening to the...
It's on the blue pill.
Wow, are you? I know I'm stoned, but are you seeing that?
It's just getting big all by itself.
That's what she said. Hey, Kazuma says, hi, Donna and Josh. Happy early Father's Day. Wanted your thoughts on my regular escort, who is basically my therapist. God. There we go.
Too big.
Yeah. Wanted your thoughts on my regular escort, who is basically my therapist. At this point, told me something about her clients that they rather stay married.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh,
it's
expensive right. Rather stay married than divorced, even though they're unhappy in their marriage for fear of losing money. Right. I mean,
because I'm not on all messages, I'm on top messages. You
big dummy. I see. Kazuma, that's one of the toughest things, honestly, because it's a double-edged sword, because a lot of times both things can be true. You could be in a relationship where you really shouldn't still be in a relationship, but the living circumstances are such that you have to. But then there's also the flip side of it sometimes is that when one side, like with the way it is for women now, they can easily exit the relationship and go out on their own and have their own place. And so in a way, that financial success that they can afford to do that, they don't want to work on the relationship as much, or they will scoot maybe sooner than they would have if finances were such as that they still had to depend on the guy. So it's a double-edged sword sometimes, because you could end up stuck in a relationship for too long, or because people have more options, you could end up out of the relationship sooner than maybe you should have been. I don't know why you can't see Rosado.
I do. Oh.
But not a bad interest. Great White, no. Unfortunately, Bob is not signed. No, I have mowed the grass. What else did I do? There was something else I did.
Get to the sexy time stuff. Come on. That's what I've been saying.
Who said that?
Rosado.
Oh, I see.
We're waiting for the inappropriate conversations.
I thought that's what we were already doing. Yeah, that's right. Happy followers to everybody.
Well, let's talk.
Not Rosado, not yet. Right, Rosado?
MJ said that Amazon recommended a doll for him to practice on. That was pretty inappropriate. That's a fun thing to talk about.
Ava says 2 pieces of free advice. Do not let the escort know your PIN number. And number 2, if you're going to carry a bat in your car, make your lawyer happy and carry a glove as well. Craig said, depends a lot on if boundaries were broken too. Some things can't be fixed. So that's the truth. Something else that shocked me is that they said the other reason they like being with her is that she listens to them, something they feel they don't get with their spouse, and it makes them happy. Well, the part to it is that it'll never get used against them, right? Sometimes in a relationship, maybe you're in a bad place and it's not the other person's fault, and you feel like if you talk to them about it, they're gonna take it personally and think that you're blaming them, so that maybe it's obviously not the best of situations, but sometimes at least if you've got somebody to talk to outside of the relationship, you don't have to worry about it getting used against you. Once you find out that somebody will use it against you, it gets tough after that, because fool me once, shame on you, right? But if you keep opening up to them and letting them use it against you, then you start to feel pretty stupid. Rosado, we're not getting helly. Is Lovers Lane a good? Is that a website?
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking at over here?
No, I'm wondering what Rosado's talking about. Is he going to be a dad? Did you get somebody pregnant? He said found out some stuff related to Father's Day.
Last night I found out something related to Father's Day that was related to me. Let's just say it's not going good. That's not good. Huh.
How many weeks along is she?
MJ, that's a question I don't know the answer to. I haven't been to one of those stores.
Get it off the web.
What? Oh, she would know about this.
What? It's a famous lingerie place. I don't know. I wouldn't go in anywhere. I feel like a pervert.
Zuma, also your friend told me his coworker turned to religion because she's tired of cheating on her husband and wants to do right about it. Yet I don't know how that fixes things. Should a therapist be better? A lot of the times, people are going to believe what they want to believe, but a lot of times, if they find somebody inside the religion, inside the church to talk to, it can be just as effective as a therapist. 99% of what therapists do is just give somebody a space to vent. A lot of times, I would say almost most of the time, when people got something like that, getting it out and just having somebody to listen to, probably 89% of the battle. Sometimes you got something clogged up in your head and you talk to the person like that, and as you're saying it, you're like, and maybe this just doesn't bother me as much. Just now that I hear it out loud, forget it. I'm fine. Lovers Lane had commercials in the 2000s. You have to go to a gentleman's club off of US 1 near Dayland. Moral of the story, make sure you use it properly.
He did not get somebody pregnant. He did not get somebody pregnant.
What
He sounds like he got somebody knocked up.
is that? What this is? So I found out something related to Father's Day that was related to me. Let's just say it's not going good. Oh no. Rosado? He had a wild side of Mrs. Jaws.
Junior.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Dave says a good bartender or a professional is cheaper than the therapist, plus you don't need ID. There you go, David. David says, do not go to strip clubs in Dadeland. MJ says, Miami strip club are amazing. For New Year's, you had some wild times, I bet. And then why are you looking to go into the dating? What are you doing, MJ? You need to go back, MJ. What I want you to do before you think about going onto the dating app is I want you to go back to your own Facebook profile and just read the last year as if it was a story. And then at the end of the story, add one more question. Why would I want this to change? And then see what you have to say to yourself. Did you see that crazy story where a couple found out they were brother and sister, separated at birth, met in high school, got married, and now have kids that decided to stay together? Yeah. I mean, once you have kids together, like, what are you going to do? I mean, I don't know if you still be able to have sex together anymore after that. But
that's a piece of advice. That's based on getting wanting to have a successful relationship.
David. Best piece of advice for today's young men and women to have successful relationships. The less social media, the better. That's honestly the number one thing.
I say get into a relationship with your best friend. That's somebody who you're not going to change you, and you're not going to try to change them. They say opposites attract, but it's a lie. I think people you share commonalities with in the long run.
Yeah. If you can find somebody that is not all that enthralled with social media, for sure.
Well, that's going to be hard for a guy to do.
I mean,
Rosado asked you what you know.
What do I know about Overtown?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember it. I mean, I remember it. I never went there. We might have almost ended up in Overtown once. We got off a wrong I-95 exit or the wrong Palmetto exit, I think. But I don't know anything about it, any recent. But I know enough about it. That makes sense. There you go, MJ. It's a good story.
Oh, communication. That's good too, Craig.
Well, Craig, absolutely. Absolutely. You have to have two-way communication, and everybody has to be willing to let other people speak. That's a big one. First cousins can marry and have kids, and apparently it's okay. So first cousins is...
I have it in my family.
There you go. The hell is that? Oh, it's got to be Lele. Is she in here with us? That's weird. I keep hearing something. Have you heard clients from your massage days tell you he or she wishes they never had kids? No. That's not something nope. I'm thinking.
People usually don't say that. That's usually
Yeah.
the one good thing that comes out
No.
of any relationship.
No, usually the main complaint from the rich women that lived in the 3,000 square foot $1 million homes with the Hummer in the driveway was that the husband was not around enough because he worked too much. That was usually the biggest complaint.
Oh, I think I messed up.
What'd you do?
The kid. No, the kid.
Oh. And he says the best relationships are those that don't share what you're doing every effing second. I mean, that's one way to do it. What the hell is that noise out there?
I don't know. It's a clicking sound.
Yeah.
Kyle in his room doing
I'll be
something.
back in just a second. There's a noise out here that needs investigating. You can talk to him.
Tell the ghost I said hi.
Okay, we've both been hearing that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that dog is sound asleep on the couch.
I still hear it while you're out there. Where's Kyle? Is it in his room? Is he in his room? Maybe he's in his room doing something that's making a click sound. Thanks, MJ.
Maybe. What did I miss? It was in South America very common for sibling relationships. Yeah, cousins. Yeah, that's the main thing I hear about. MJ, yeah, I don't even go to Instagram. Damn, Colby, you never been there. So Rosado, what is this? You think you messed up? Is it what it's been sounding like? Isn't the first cousin like the son or daughter of your aunt or uncle? That's correct, right?
Yeah, my cousins are my dad's sister's kids. So
Right.
My aunt's kids will be my cousin.
MJ, yeah, or Dr. Phil did a piece on first cousins marrying, having kids. It got very political. That's interesting. Great White says that happens a lot nowadays with 23andMe. Who really is anybody anymore? Well, Great White, you're not. We already know you're not even real, right? I asked this very pretty girl for her Snapchat instead of a phone number. I know she may not have taken you seriously. Is that apparently how's that the screw up?
If you see another Rosado show up in the next 10 years, don't be surprised because I warned y'all.
Guitar Girl, y'all better bless your house. Yeah, I don't know what that noise is, but yeah, MJ, without the Panthers in, it wasn't the same for her.
No.
The ghost of Fluffy. They're always on the stairs. Always hear them on the stairs.
Mary.
David. A healthy and deep gene pool is important. Don't believe me? Go to a small town in Alabama and look around. Yeah, Dana, I just got out of the game and walked into this. It's what you can expect. Now, Rosado, what are we talking about here, bud? Now you got me worried, man.
Yeah, he's talking about 10 years. It only takes 9 months to have a kid,
Yeah.
you know.
What are we talking about?
What if is it coming in 9 months or 10 years?
I saw in the Spanish talk show a wife came out to her husband of 20 years, said she was born a man and he was conflicted, wanted to divorce her, but part of him loved her and all he's known. Yeah. I mean, how do you not know? But past that, I mean, you've been married for 20 years. I don't know. What would you do?
Are you talking to me?
Are you even paying attention to the show you're on?
I'm reading Rosado's comments. I'm like, what is going on with Rosado?
If we were married 20 years and you suddenly found out I was born a woman.
I wouldn't be surprised, first of all. I'm just kidding.
Just because I like a little bit of romance with my sex doesn't make me a woman.
Always running around, you don't bring me flowers.
Yeah, that's the song I sing to her. When it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since she actually, never mind.
So you're born a woman. We've been together for 20 years now.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a good question to ask me.
Apparently not.
Because I like women before.
Guitar Crow. Have I ever been dangerously close to lightning before? Yeah. When I was on the Hollow Fishing Pier way back in the day, I was probably about 15. Had to be 15 because I couldn't drive yet. I was on the edge of the second tee, facing the cut, facing the jetty. And I saw the storm coming from the south, and I kept fishing, and I felt all the hair stand up, and I felt the rod just barely start to get an electrical charge to it. And I dropped, and it went in the water, and then the lightning hit like not far from the pier. And I didn't fall down, but it knocked me back. But I probably would have been fricasseed if I wouldn't have let go of that rod, because it takes a half of a second, but I just dropped the rod right in the water. So yeah, I've been dangerously close to lightning, to say the least. And then when Brother Gene and I were playing years later, we were playing on the par 3.
Right there, he wrote it. Weren't you and Brother Gene on a golf course?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Rosado. That's the story, right? And so we're playing golf, and it's just one of those torrential downpours with the thunder and the lightning, and we got on the course with our golf clubs. Like, I dare you to strike me down. I dare you guys strike, and it didn't happen. He did not. He did not happen to strike us down. But yeah, Rosado, that's in the book. That's in the book. You're exactly right, Rosado.
I love my job, Dana. I'm a receptionist at a nursing home, and it's sit down, and it's not strenuous, and it's 8 to 4:30, and it's perfect.
Yeah. The noise in my house is a ghost of Ellie, Fluffy, and Sonia, and the old people that lived here. Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. There's one other woman, though. I think it's the woman from the picture in the hallway. My ex and I were at an estate sale years and years ago. I don't even know if all 3 kids were born at this time. And the woman, the estate was a woman who was a pilot. And she had a big frame picture of her when she was a young girl, not young girl, but 30s, leaning up against this airplane. And the family was just going to sell it, and it was just it's hanging in my hallway. We bought it I bought it. And I have always, I think there's one extra ghost in the house, and I think it's her because I think she's followed us around. And it's just sitting there in the hallway in between the boys' bedrooms. David sends it to John. I'm catching up on the chat here. Yeah, Great White. Yeah, man. I mean, the beard's coming in really nice. Great White. I'm be a pretty bald girl. Your ex liked to sing and dance during sex, but only when the bandana slipped. Yeah, Brother Gene and I had the stories, that's for sure. MJ, yeah, you remember that story, yeah. Sometimes you wonder if the ghosts of your cats are visiting you. It happens. It's gonna happen. I've had more than at least 2 or 3 times since you've been with me. And one of the family cats, we had 2 cats growing up when the dogs were younger. And one of them was with my daughter, and the cat passed. And since then, there's been at least 3, 4 times when I'll be laying in bed and I feel the little jump by my feet and then a couple of steps coming up towards me. And she's been in bed with me, and I'd be like, oh, and she'd be like, is that the cat again? I'm like, yeah. John Travolta is still Jaws. Yeah. I didn't get the height. I didn't get the. I got it was one.
You got his face, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just didn't
got
get
the blue eyes and the lips and the.
Yeah, I just didn't get the. But that's okay because that's all right. I made out okay. Yeah. MJ's got the script, and Heather Locker will be Donna.
Who's Kyle?
Christian Bale is playing Brother Gene in the movie. I think it would be more. I think he's more of a Brendan Fraser. But Brother Gene is a stout fellow. Brother Gene is a stout. We'll get Christian Bale can play Kyle.
How about the guy that was in where he gets the girl knocked up? I don't know his name.
Who? What?
The guy that was in the movie Knocked Up.
Oh, I don't know that movie. Oh, Billy Zane. Yeah, Rosato, that's the picture I used in the video where I shaved my head.
You're right.
Great, why you've had you've had your cat's ghost in your house. I'm sorry, babe. What were you saying?
They told me the name of the guy.
Oh, okay. Which Panthers player do I think has the most bodies? Is Forsling married?
Back to the hockey. Yeah, and then he was in the movies about the neighbors.
Oh, never mind. He's married. I was going to say Forsling, but maybe it's Mackie now because he's single. Tom Holland is Kyle. That'll work. Yeah. Seth Rogen. yeah, exactly. Tom Holland is Sam Reinhart. Who are we gonna get to play Matthias? Who could play Matthias?
We'll have to get John Travolta's son. Oh, Matthew Kachuk.
Kachuk could play Matthias.
Everybody keeps saying Matthias looks like.
Yeah, Kachuk could play Matthias. Yeah.
But Kachuk, then somebody's got to play Kachuk.
Noah Weil, is that? Let me see. He says this would fit. Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah.
do Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen is Brother Gene.
You didn't know who that was?
Yeah, I did. I know.
I said the guy that played it Knocked Up.
But I didn't know.
Oh.
I didn't know the movie Knocked Up.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking
Yeah, Seth Rogen. Yeah, that's Brother Gene. Yeah.
Very animated, loud.
Yeah.
Funny as hell.
Yeah, him, but young. Yeah. Yeah, Seth Rogen. All right, Great White. We appreciate you, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow at noon.
Bye. It was nice seeing you again.
When was the time you raged the most? What's the angriest you ever been?
Is that what he means by rage?
Yeah. 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 What's the angriest you've ever been? Because I know mine.
The drunken
I know mine.
fights I had when my first marriage, when I would drink rum and coke and I flipped over for a shirt.
The angriest I've ever been, and there may be one or two of you that already know this, but the angriest I've ever been is after Ellie died, and I had to move downstairs with Fluffy after a few weeks because he was dying. In the middle of that 3-month period where I was downstairs with him and he was dying, Karen tried to break up with me through text. Literally, still in the same house. She was upstairs and I was downstairs. And she thought that she was going to break up with me and start the process of moving out while I was in the middle of sleeping with the dog on the floor every night because he was dying. And that's the angriest I've ever been. That's the angriest I've ever been. I was so angry, and you guys will understand this. I was so angry that she apologized. That's how angry I was. That she actually, in the middle of me being angry, took accountability and apologized. So, yeah, that's the answer to, yeah, exactly, MJ. Yeah. I'd never been, and of course, one dog had died and the other one is in the middle of dying. So obviously, I was that's exactly what she tried to do. So, Kazuma. No, that was a bad one.
The nicest thing she ever did for you.
Oh yeah, no, I know. No doubt. No doubt.
Karen being a Karen.
Yeah, MJ, it was something. It was something. So no joke, Rosado. That was all that was happening while they were winning the cup for the first time. And it was just, I mean, you guys were watching the stream during the streams of the playoffs. I was laying on the floor with the dog in between intermissions. That's what I would do. I didn't come upstairs.
Literally shared it's almost like being on, these television shows
right.
where your life is filmed. These guys for
right.
10 years have shared your life with you.
It's true. Yeah, at least we got that cup, right? Greg says, so angry you become numb. But that, yeah.
Literally.
It's basically, yeah. Yeah, Colby. Yeah. Oh, the interview with Andrea Pennington. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Colby, I had issues because of my childhood, but I realized it and put in the work. It takes a woman that's willing to see how she is and
Right.
like deal with it and get in there and figure out what the hell's wrong with you and deal with it and make things right for future relationships. But you have to
You have to.
want to deal with it
You
and
have
admit that
right.
you might be the problem.
Right. Yeah, I mean, look, we all always see things in hindsight when we're out of a relationship, but it's still been crazy for me after the dogs. Still, I don't feel like I feel like something something like I died, like a part, not just a part of me died, but like the person I had been with them died. Yeah. Zoomers, if you don't mind me asking, going back to what chat jumped. Oh, did Karen ever try to take me to court or take things from you? No, no. If anything, I was the one that would have ended up having to take her to court because of, well, let's just say tax reasons related to the business. Um, but basically, the way it ended up going was she screwed me over with the taxes, but she left a lot of shit here that I was able to sell to recoup the money. So there wasn't any reason to to go, to try to go to court over it. Just I didn't. I had already met Donna. Everything was fine. And I just didn't need, dragging up that energy again. You're theorizing divorce rates are so high because people don't think long term. Oh yeah, I mean, what is it? The people call it a starter marriage now. Sometimes, like it is the death do you part is gone.
You change so much in your 20s and in your 30s, and if you get married young, you got to try to find somebody that's going to change and grow with you, which is why I think it's better to have somebody that you share things in common with, so you'll grow
Right.
together instead of growing apart. You have to grow together when you get through the 20s, through the 30s, through the 40s. You have to stay together.
Yeah. Yeah, no court there.
A lot of times that friendship holds people together.
Colby, people get weird after a bad. Look, to this day, like the few times where like she's played around with me, or maybe out of the corner of my
Just-
eye,
Okay.
like if she's gonna like I will flinch. There was one thing that you did that was like you were genuinely joking. Oh, she was like gonna throw like here catch, and I just like absolutely panicked because Karen used to throw the phone on my head, and I didn't even think about it. Like I had been trained to duck, and we both just kind of stood there. And she's like, "That was a reflex, wasn't it?" I was like, "Yeah, that was not." I didn't think about that. That was a reflex. People after relationships, it can do a number on you for sure. What?
Let's go.
Oh, the Kucherov press conference. Yeah. Open marriage is not marriage. It's not. But what is marriage anymore anyway? It's gonna be a rare thing. I envy my grandparents. I don't know how they last 50 years. A couple of these days don't make it to 5. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't know how many more 50-year marriages there's going to be. It's so many different factors. Some people don't want to put in the effort. See, you hear that?
That sounded like a ball rolling across the floor. Like boom, 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 boom.
But she
What in the world?
is sound asleep.
Who? Kyle or the dog? This place is crazy. Mhm. They're fucking with you hard today.
I don't know, man. Ghosts be tripping.
They thinking you be tripping.
Yeah. But yeah, because when my grandparents made
Y'all
it
did shrimp
50,
free
54, what?
Y'all did do the shrimp free show. No, we're shrimps.
Yeah, MJ, I never went to a high school reunion. Never went. But it's always about an ex-wife or ex-husband or another divorce, right? Yeah, Colby, unfortunately, yes. Yeah, exes are living with each other now. No, I know. I've seen it. I partook of um I took a couple of hits. She's sober. Yeah.
I didn't feel like drinking today.
My dad used to say after he got separated from mom that he was only going to date women 30 and below because 50 plus had too much baggage. Yeah, just don't get anybody pregnant, Dad.
Donna
Just
lists
don't.
5 telltale signs of a crazy woman that us men should run.
Paranormal activities, the jaws zone. Every once in a while, we just hear it. The dog is sound asleep. Yeah, we could make Blair Witch Project at the house, no doubt. We got. Oh, and the thing of it is, MJ, um, about 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, the neighbor that lives in the back, she's got about, I think she's got 3 acres, just like us. She might have more, but she's selling the house and getting ready to move. And she used to decorate the entire area with Halloween stuff, and I bought it all from her. And so, because you guys know Kyle does the Halloween displays, and so I bought it. I bought it for him, right? Kind of as the end of the season. Thank you for all the work he's done. And so there'll be videos of that for sure because he's gonna have a great time. The garage, I mean, there's just like totes and totes and totes of stuff. Oh, so 5 telltale signs of a crazy woman that all men should run from.
She doesn't want you to hang out with your male friends. She wants you up her butt all the time. She would ever want you to put like her over your mom or children, like from a previous relationship. Crazy. She gets loud and angry or raises his fists or anything like that. Abusive, angry, easily jealous, questions you every time you walk out the house, accuses you of doing things you're not doing, doesn't trust you. Without trust, you have nothing. That's 4. What else is a sign of a crazy crazy run.
If she's going to force herself to go fishing with you, that would be the fifth thing to run from.
Force herself to go
Yes.
fishing with you?
Yes. In other words, if she's
That's
going to
very-
force herself to go fishing, which is the
Very
one thing the
specific.
woman should know he wants to do by himself. So if she's going to force herself in the beginning, be like, I want to go fishing with you too. You are never going to get a moment to yourself ever. Because if she's not going to leave you alone to go fishing, she's not going to leave you alone for anything.
Yeah, like pretty much just doesn't want you to partake in whatever. Like if you like to hunt or fish or go to the gym, whatever the thing is that you as a man need that time to get yourself straight. Whatever you need to do. If she's like intimidated by that or feels the need to be up your butt all the time. Eric, I want 5 signs for movie. Okay.
Oh, okay, hold on. At the time I was so fixated, Guitar Pro says about high school. At the time I was so fixated on going to dances and prom, but couldn't get anyone to go with me. Prom was rough. 2 girls declined and ended up picking a shift at work instead. God. Yeah, that's tough, man. It's weird. Way I did it in high school was I had a girlfriend, but she didn't go to my high school. And so I kind of avoided like I didn't have to like I wasn't expected to go to like my prom and stuff like that. I went to all of her stuff. And that's Kyle in the room.
Oh, that's the chair moving.
Gotta be Kyle.
Okay, yeah, that's the chair moving.
That's the chair. Yeah. But that's rough, Guitar Crow, man. You know, if you just never know the time you would have had, but don't assume you missed out, right? Maybe you weren't supposed to be there. Yeah, Kazuma, we all had the love of our life at 18. At least for 30 seconds. It feels like the biggest thing in the world at that point, right? How about 5 signs of a crazy man that women should run from?
Just describe Karen. Sorry.
Colby, number 1, if he plays with puppets. I had to think about that one for a second.
Angry.
That
was my number 1 thing this time around. I was not going to be with anyone who cannot control their anger.
Well, after what I've been through, you got to do to get if
you're quiet.
If you get me angry to the point where I'm yelling, you don't. I don't know what you did at this point. That's a harder question.
Being possessive and jealous. A man should not be possessive. You'll push her away quicker than anything.
Yeah. That one I don't know.
I know you don't agree with.
That's not what I mean.
With the women having
what
girl time. You know how I said that men should.
The definition of possessive and jealous varies wildly from people.
Well, there's some men who don't even want their girls to go see that, like their family, like.
Right.
They're very overly
right. But then some girls would consider the fact that I wouldn't want them to have their married male friend over for dinner to be possessive. That's what I'm saying.
That's not normal.
You want to fucking make a bet?
That's not normal for someone to think that that's okay, is what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not normal for
a normal person would not even think that is okay.
I don't know. You'd be surprised. I don't think some of the we see different content. That's the best answer I can give you, Colby, without.
I was giving the answers. You didn't even really come up with any.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Colby, that's the truth. Some people are so traumatized by relationships that no matter how good a future one is, the past is still scarred.
And that's why with us, when we got together, because we're both so effed up, but not like we've been through a lot, but we put in work. But there's always going to be that stuff there, right? So what I told him when we got together is that, and we have to remember that even if we think that we think something just got said or done, remember that we both have each other's best interests
Right.
at heart. So if
Right.
you think something just happened, or you think you just heard something that was meant to be some kind of way that's hurtful or whatever, like take a minute, and because also perception on the other end could be because of your trauma, whatever you've gone through.
Right.
You might take it a certain way too, that it wasn't meant. So to remember that if you're in a healthy relationship, then you have each other's best interests at heart. You're not trying
Right. You're not
to put your person on the
Right.
defense. You're not trying to hurt them. You want what's best for them.
Yeah, that's one of the other ones, Colby, for worrying about the women's is the oversensitive. If they're super oversensitive at the beginning, that's going to continue to get worse. Some guy at your school asked like 20 people and got rejected by every single. God. You never went to a dance prom in high school? I went to a couple of my ex-girlfriends, but I never went to one in my school. Find a hot stripper from out of town and bring her to prom. Your college days will thank you. Yeah, MJ, there was a lot of that back in the 80s for sure. Hi, Tammy. Hey, this is Craig's wife. I appreciate your show. I appreciate that. Very cool. Thank you for being here.
This is Craig's wife. I appreciate your show. Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Rosadia, one that doesn't give you space. Yeah. Yeah, the American Pie series. Oh my God. I don't know if Kyle's seen those. That might not be his style of humor. Yeah.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
He doesn't even like to read chats that say certain things.
Rosada says, I think you got to trust the girl, let her set the tone. That's a recipe for disaster, Chewbacca.
Well, he's also shy and inexperienced, but when he gets his confidence and self-esteem, he'll be.
Yeah, if he lets her set the tone enough, and you get run over, and then you turn into the other version of yourself, the alter ego. David. Well, you see, no, that's I mean, there's some truth in there, right? Men will, generally speaking, try to tell the women how simple they are. I mean, you pretty much get away with anything if you're getting laid and getting fed. What? Where you go? Bye. I'm hungry. I passed out. Cheeseburger sounds so good too.
Tomorrow for Father's Day, you're getting Milano's. Maybe instead of your always Italian, you could get something else.
Maybe I'll look.
He won't do it.
Yeah, MJ, relationships are work. That's for sure.
They are work for real.
Charles, explain to me why so many women leave their rich husbands for the personal trainer and starting to think they have superpowers. So I was a massage therapist, Kazuma. If that's what you want to call it. What I can tell you is that I can tell you everything I know what women want. I know what women want. The opposite or whatever they have. That's what they want. Not every single woman is like that. But those women that you're talking about, if he's not home enough, we don't have enough money, he works too much, I don't get enough sex, he wants too much sex. But every complaint, every variation of every complaint would vary from client to client. And if I could have taken 10 of the husbands and I could have matched them, okay, so this wife wants this dude, I take this husband from over here and put him with her, and then like give you whatever the complaint was that I was hearing from the women would almost invariably and inevitably be the opposite of a complaint that I would hear later in the day or that I had already heard. They complained about everything, whatever the thing is that they if he was working too much, that was the complaint. If he wasn't working enough, he's always home. Heard it all. So it's not that they have superpowers. It's that women will talk to their hairdresser, their personal trainer, and their massage therapist. I worked in the spa industry for a year. And let me tell you, the shit they say about us guys when we're not around, I didn't count. I was the massage therapist. I did not count. I was the token. They literally called me the token male. And the shit that they talk about and the things that they say when we're not around, and then the things that they would tell me, third or fourth massage I gave, I had just gotten out of massage school and I was working at the spa. It was a good place to start. Third or fourth massage I gave, woman comes in. I was in my late 30s. She was probably our age now, so like mid 50s. And she gets on the table. She starts face down because I always start on the bed. And I didn't have my hands on her for 15 or 20 seconds. And she says, "Oh, I wish I could get my husband to touch me like that." And me being completely inexperienced at that point, I just blurted out what I was thinking. So what I said was, we'll give him the $100 and see what happens. Well, we didn't talk the rest of the massage, and I didn't see her again after that appointment. But it never stopped. It never stopped. The overwhelming majority of the female clients bitched and complained about their husbands at least half of the time. The guys, if I had a male client, I could have never told you if he had a wife or a girlfriend. Never heard about it. Never knew her. I had male clients that I had every week for years. Couldn't tell you a damn thing about their personal life. They could go rattlesnakes. MJ, yeah, and all the affairs. It's rough. It's rough out there. The best way to avoid being worried about getting cheated on is to find somebody just as tired and lazy as you are that never wants to leave the house. See, if they're too tired to have sex with you, and they ain't never getting out of their chair, everything's good, right? Except the cheeseburger part. And now David got me hungry for a cheeseburger, man. Yeah, Brady's wife. Right. Exactly. I want a yacht. Gets the yacht. I want the private jet. You talk too much. You don't talk at all. The Tarko says, a man says he wants to have sex all the time until he meets a woman who wants to have sex all the time. That is so true. That is. It's not that we want to have it all the time. It's that Monday, no. Tuesday, no. Wednesday, no. Thursday, you're horny every day. No, I just been rejected the last 3. I'm still horny from when I was horny 5 days ago.
That's terrible.
But you're horny every day. You want to have sex every day. No, just one of the days out of the 5 that I've asked and you've said no. One of those I would have shut up for 3 or 4 days after that. But you keep telling me no, so that's why I'm here knocking on the door. Today? Dave says, wait a minute, I work with like 36 guys and more than half of them have complained more about the women you've ever heard. different set of circumstances. I'm talking about, I was talking specifically about my massage clients. I never worked in a place. Well, I was in the military. You know, I was in the military and I was on my base at Alaska for 18 months. And there was Airman Chuck Lacey, I think might have been his name. Long story short, I was there for 18 months. When I was getting ready to leave, I found out Lacey had been screwing the female lieutenant for years. Everybody was like, you didn't know that? I'm like, I didn't know. Nobody told me. I wasn't asking. And he says, that's when my mom passed. One of my family friends told me everything my mom would say to her friends about men that she never told me. Oh, my God. My family friend told me my mom thought my dad was horrible at sex and that my mom called my dad a lazy, slobby POS. Man, I'm sorry about that, MJ. It happens. The things that my ex-wife said about me to the kids, it happens. Yeah, but that's rough, MJ. Zuma says, what do you think about the Asian mentality that sleeping with a prostitute is not cheating? I mean, every culture is different, right? I've never done it, so I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, I guess I would ask, when you say in the Asian mentality, is that like the men just saying that? Or do the women actually feel like, go, and to come back and be nice again? Like, how do the women feel about it? Craig says, meh is entirely underrated. David. Guitarco, I should show you my pictures from this last year, down 40 pounds and no gluten and no sugar. Email them to me. Email them to me. That's fantastic, man. Poor Kyle gained all that weight during the first cup run, and he can't lose it. I don't know why. He's always outside. I mean, the dude spends, 90 minutes, an hour, 2 hours at a time outside running around and stuff. Both men and women have said the prostitute is not cheating, more of a stress relief. if it's an office worker or friend, that's when they feel betrayed. That's wild. Nothing sexier than waking up to a kiss unless you're in prison. MJ, we haven't been getting to the gym as much as we should. He stays up too late, so he sleeps too late. And then when it's time to go to the gym in the morning when I go, he's sound asleep. And if I wait till too late in the day, I don't really get a decent workout in because I'm exhausted by then. So, all right, everybody. I think we're gonna get ready to close this up. The Sleeping Beauty, she's gonna turn into a turtle. Gonna turn into what is that? A pumpkin? No, right? Because I promised her. I said no more than 90 minutes, and it's been 97. So I got to keep my promises, right? See, she over here hitting me. It's not my fault. I told you I was going to take a couple of hits. You didn't want to have any alcohol to deal with me having taken a couple of hits. That's not. I communicated.
You're not doing
clearly.
anything wrong.
Guitar Go, it was hell losing the weight. I'm still grinding away. I walked 6 miles at 4:30 this morning and swam for an hour. Damn. Hey, but it'll be worth it, man. It'll be absolutely worth it. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm going to take my hat off. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with us.
Happy Father's Day, Rosado.
Rosado, poor Rosado. Rosado, email me or text me, man. What's going on, Rosado? So, okay, MJ, I definitely will. Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate y'all.
See you next time.
I'll see you guys. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Appreciate that. Thank you. Pick sent the email. All right. Happy Father's Day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at noon on the hockey channel.